All right, I'm gonna help you bridge a huge gap that most musicians have. You probably have had this experience yourself. You're watching a music video, someone's teaching something that's kind of advanced that you wanna learn. They start off by teaching you the basics. This is how you build a C major scale. These are your major chords and minor chords, and you're like, cool, I got it. And then the next thing, boom, way over your head. And you're like, what did I miss? And there's a huge gap in learning. There's the beginner market, which is oversaturated with a lot of like some cool but mostly weird stuff, and then there's this advanced elite musicians who are not really teachers, but they have access to information, but they just don't really know how to communicate it in words because, well, let's face it, like the English language is kind of a insufficient, incomplete system for describing the perfection of music. But we do the best that we can, but you can never get there through knowledge alone. You have to have the experience and the ability, and you can't just know what it is. You need to be able to create it yourself, and for that, you got to study the instrument. Anyway, there's usually a huge gap where you're following and then it goes way over your head, and most people get stuck at chords. So I want to show you something. They think they know their chords, but you get stuck at chords. And I'm gonna show you a good way to test, do you really know your chords? All right, let's check it out. Most people get stuck at chords. They learn some gimmick or shortcut for finding all the major and minor triads, and they maybe commit them to memory by some way that people think is the best. And then they get stuck thinking they're ready for the next thing. Now, if you know all your major and minor chords, here's what I want you to consider. Imagine you only have a 12-key keyboard. Now go make all your major chords. And so you'll make the keys C, you'll make D, you'll make E, but as soon as I get to F, I can't do that because I've only got a 12-key keyboard. So this one's gotta go down here. Okay, now I can go up to G. Now if I wanna go to A, I gotta go here. And if I wanna go to B, I can go here, right? I just did all the white key. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Now let's do the black key ones. D flat, E flat, G flat, A flat, B flat. Now, if you can do it there, can you do it across this unit 2 and this unit 1 here? Okay, now you're gonna get same chords, but different options because you've got a different constraint. So if I start, I'll go in the same order. I'll start with kind of like all the white keys. I'll do C, I'll do D, I can do E, right? For F, I need to go here, G, I can go A. For B, I need to go here. Now, if I do my black key ones, I got D flat, E flat, I can go G flat, A flat, and then finally, B flat. So if you can do all that across those 2 units, then I would say, okay, that's great. You know your major chords really well. I'm hoping you learned something.